Happy Easter, everyone! Today's episode is Oscar the Grouch and his flip buddies misbehaves at Easter school / grounded. Enjoy the video, everyone. And no farting in the comments. Whoever saw that. Oh my god! For the last freaking time, why are we in Easter school? I know, right? Our parents are so dumb for doing this crap. Settle down, class. I am 4, and I will be your Easter school teacher for today. So, Stinky Pete, what show are we all watching for Easter school? Well, it's Sheriff Callie's Wild Wild West. No! We are not watching Sheriff Callie's Wild Wild West. That show is only for toddlers and kids. And it's only for deputies like not yours, Sticky Pete. So, Oscar the Grouch, what Easter show or a movie are we watching for Easter school? I know. Probably like Oscar the Grouch Goes to Camp, my own movie. No! Oscar the Grouch, we are not watching your movie. Your movie is trash. And it's a ripoff to one of the shows that they like. Your first ever special we're watching is the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown. And I hope you like it. Why are we watching this garbage? I know, right? That movie ripped off other Peanuts classics that we used to have on VHS. Well, Bart the Dragon's got a good idea. I am changing from this show or a movie special into one of the greatest superhero shows of all time, Super Noobs. I like what you're thinking there, Bart the Dragon. Yeah, little bad bunny. I agree with you on that. Let's do it. Grouchiness. They have to fight a virus sent from outer space and go to school. Teachers, they must face, they got these battle balls. They don't know how to use from these two aliens. Call them super noobs, super noobs. How dare you troublemakers change it from the Easter Beagle Charlie Brown into Super Noobs. You know that superhero show ripped off Hanna-Barbera classic Super Friends. Your next show you'll be all watching is the Imagination Movers. Why are we watching this garbage? I know why. Their children's band ruined the Wiggles, which was many more times better than this. Which is also a ripoff to the Problem Solvers, which they are now the Problem-Solving Movers, but I'm now recognizing the truth. Well, sue yourself, Estro. I am changing from this crappy show into your favorite show called the Problem Solvers. You know what? That's a good idea, because Imagination Movers stinks. Let's put on Problem Solvers. Yeah! How dare you troublemakers change it from the Imagination Movers into Problem Solvers. You know that show is disgusting and it ripped off the Imagination Movers, and especially with all the problem solving techniques. And especially that show is already disgusting. Your next show or movie special you'll be all watching from now on is Here Comes Peter Cottontail. Why are we watching a Reagan Bass production movie special? I know, right? That movie ripped off Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I know why, because it ripped off many other Reagan Bass production movies. Well, Stinky Pete gets a good idea. I'm changing from this movie into The Lion Guard, which was a Disney Junior movie or a show. Whatever you say, Lion King ripoff, let's do it. How dare you guys change it from Here Comes Peter Cottontail into The Lion Guard. You know that show ruins the movie The Lion King, both animated and live action. Your next Easter special you'll be all watching is Yogi Bear 1960s edition. Yuck! Why are we watching this crap? I know, Oscar the Grouch. That show is too grouchy. I know, a smoked spare can do. Don't you think, Festro? This show is so cool. Well, I'm gonna make it more cool that I'm changing from this show into Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. You know why? Because it's home of the Bears. You know what? Go ahead. Forget about Yogi Bear anyway. Do it your way. How dare you troublemakers change it from Yogi Bear Easter Special into Secret Mountain Fort Awesome. You know Secret Mountain Fort Awesome is like the problem solvers. Your next show you'll be all watching is The Amazing Digital Circus. Blah! Why are we watching this crap? I know. It ripped off SMG4, which is so garbage. I know why, deputies. That's cringe. I've got a good idea. What is it now, Jafar? I am changing from the show into Zombie and Squid. Good idea. Let's do it. No. How dare you guys change it from The Amazing Digital Circus into Zombie and Squid Gets Grounded. You know it ripped off a Minecraft movie which came out last few weeks ago. And it also ripped off Caillou Gets Grounded and Maiku Sopper Gets Grounded. Your next movie will be next for the last moment was going to be Hop. Why are we watching this crap? I know why. Because it ruined other movies that was made by Universal. I am changing from this movie into Coco Melon. Please don't do that, deputies. Yeah, I agree with Sticky P on that. Let's watch this grouchy baby gooey show. How dare you guys change it from Hop into Coco Melon? You know that show and the Nursery Rhyme channel? It ripped off other nursery rhyme songs, especially Barney crap. I'm calling your parents. Jafar, how dare you misbehave at Easter school? That's it. You are grounded for 100 weeks until there's no candy left for you. We hate that hedgehog. Bard the Dragon, you are grounded for 100 weeks for misbehaving at Easter school. Why do I keep saying April? Okay, when we get back to Between Alliances Buster Field Library, Bard, you'll be grounded for 100 weeks until your show is not a ripoff of my show. And no candy for you, Bard. You little misfit. Sticky Pete and Festro, you are grounded for 100 weeks for misbehaving at Easter school. Deputies, you'll get no candy for the rest of your lives until you suffer to death in the Wild West. Let's go back now. We hate that hedgehog! Little Bad Bunny, you are grounded for 100 weeks until there's no carrot giving day every April season for Easter. When you get back to Bunny Town, you'll be suffered to death with no candy or carrots for the rest of your life. We hate that hedgehog! Oscar the Grouch, you are grounded for 100 weeks for misbehaving at April school. When you get back to Sesame Street, you'll be suffering alone in your trash can and not coming to the Easter party with us. Count Von Count will be the DJ, but you'll be grounded for 100 weeks. Let's go home, Oscar. You're deserving it. Be quiet, Oscar.